Gwe, Nindalawasin Katiridori. Hey, my name is Katiridori, and most of y'all know me already because we've been in the same class in September, but if you didn't know, here's some things about me. I am Mi'kmaq and Passamaquoddy. I grew up in Sabaganagati, which is formerly known as Indian Brook, Nova Scotia. Growing up, I attended school on reserve from grades 4 to 8 at Ilnusabukanam, which is known as LSK, and that stands for Indian Brook House of Learning. While attending LSK, I was very much surrounded by culture, and there was a group called MVP, and that stood for Mi'kmaq Venture Program, and I thought it would be really fun to join, so one day I just joined the group. Little did I know that that group was going to shape me into who I am today. The Mi'kmaq Venture Program was also known as the Mi'kmaq Venture Project. It was based in Membertou, Eskasoni, Pictou Landing, and Indian Brook, Nova Scotia. It targeted youth around the ages 10 to 14. The reason why I say it was based on these communities is because the Mi'kmaq Venture Program was only running between 2009 to 2013, which is why I'm doing my project on it, as I would really like to see it up and running again. It helped me so much growing up to have this program and all the people in it by my side. I feel like it would help youth in First Nations communities now growing up and help them, lead them on the right path. There were many goals and objectives to MVP, as some of these were a way to foster crime prevention in Aboriginal communities by adapting, developing, and implementing cultural sensitive crime prevention practices to reduce violence and abuse. The program also seeks to help empower Indigenous youth through experimental learning, therapeutic recreation, connecting to the land, nature, and territory, and celebrating Mi'kmaq culture. MVP was mostly funded by the Department of Public Safety, which was Canada's National Crime Prevention Centre. We were also able to get some contributions from community partners, the Chief and Council, and sometimes the RCMP. Since MVP was originally created to be as a crime prevention program, I feel like it would be really amazing to get this program back up and running again, with the local police departments or the RCMP helping run or fund it. MVP was partnered with Nova Scotia Community Colleges, the Mi'kmaq Ganamaway Education, which is also known as the MK. It helps run and fund most First Nations schools here in Nova Scotia, along with the North Nova Educational Center, Tim Hortons Camp, and there's a few others as well. A little bit more about MVP. Every year we went to Tim Hortons Camp in Tatamagouche, where every day we had something new planned. Whether it was team building exercises, cultural exercises, or if it was just working on ourselves. There never seemed to be a boring moment there, and everybody looked forward to it every year, and seeing each other from different communities really brought all of us together. Besides going to Tim Hortons Camp, we also did many things in the community, whether it was preparing community potlucks, cleaning up around the community, helping host events for community members, and as a group we also did many team building exercises. During my time in MVP, they had things called mentors, which were group members who helped facilitate and run the group as well. I was picked as a mentor when I was in the group around 2011, and it was like the best time of my life. Being 10 and being called a mentor made me feel like I had to live up to the name. It made me strive to be better, and I always wanted to help the group as much as I could. In 2012, there were about 2 mentors in each of the 4 communities that were involved with MVP. In 2012, the group mentors and group facilitators went on a 1-week leadership camp in Alberta, which was in a small First Nations community known as Fort Chipewyan. In Fort Chipewyan, we were able to facilitate team building exercises that we did here at home, and we showed the community members there what we do here, and they were able to show us some of their team building exercises and cultural practices that they do out there. Attending the leadership program in Alberta has definitely had to be the highlight of my MVP experience, but it definitely does not beat all of the new friendships and people that I have met over the time I have been in MVP. MVP wasn't always just fun. You have to maintain a good school ethic, as it was partnered with the MK, which the facilitators of MVP were able to have conversations with your teachers. So the only way you were actually able to go to Tim Hortons camp is if you were on top of all of your schoolwork and had a good behavior. Which is why I think that this program will be amazing if it was to be funded by police or even be partnered with police again, as you have to maintain a good behavior inside and outside of school to be rewarded with fun things like Tim Hortons camp or even maybe another leadership program. MVP has changed me for the best, making me want to be a better person, and meeting all the new people, getting to know all these new things, and the team building exercises made me become less shy. If we were to get this program back up and running again, I think that would just be totally amazing for the youth in First Nations communities now, as it gives them a chance to open up, meet new people, and learn how to become one as a community.